Before the achievements, before the celebrations, here's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
I'm talking right now. Two teams trending in different directions, while one team has dominated the series as of late. Hello everybody and welcome to Docking Family Stadium for this men's lacrosse game featuring the visiting Trine University Thunder and your Adrian College Bulldogs. And I'm Michael Hale. The Thunder come into today 10-2, where the Bulldogs come in just a measly 2-8. But both teams are 0-1 in MIAA conference play as Trine fell to Calvin 8-7 on Wednesday, whereas the Bulldogs also played on that day, but they lost 10-9 in double overtime at Kalamazoo. In this series, however, the Bulldogs have won the last 4 matchups with winning the last one 12-7 on the road. The Bulldogs also come into today 7-3 here at Docking Family Stadium. The last victory for Trine was in 2021, where they pulled off a 14-10 win. As play is just about set to begin, we will get into the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Thunder, number 3, Rocco Curatola. 13, Riley Fisher. 14, Nick Ferriello. 20, Mason Kaufman. 31, Mitchell Vogelweed. 33, Luke Arnold. We'll get into those later as the first draw is controlled by the Thunder. And the first shot gets deflected away as both teams looking to push the pace on a rainy Saturday afternoon. As controlling it now is Fisher. And we have a whistle as the rest of the Thunder starting lineup is 46, Edgy Minobi. 48, Mason Levin. 56, Danny Kelly. And number 77, Justin Sheberly. Of course, the goalkeeper is for the Thunder is Luke Arnold, the junior. As we're back under play, Fisher has it behind the net. Dumps it up top. And dancing around with it is Molnar. Back to Fisher. Pantano has it. Dumped over, save made. As that one goes out of bounds. Possession in favor of Trine. Back to Pantano. He dances inside the 30-yard line. Dumps it up top. Ballantyne. Shot behind. And then shot gets saved. As the goalkeeper for the Bulldogs is number 4, Josiah Carnum. Ball now pushed ahead. Controlled now by Weingar. Back now to Tidswell. Back underneath the cage. Over the Parrot. Bulldogs throwing it around 35 on the shot clock. Dancing around. Now dumping it off. Now Tidswell shot. Goes behind the cage. Back up to Weingar. Looks to attack. Getting pushed off his mark. Dumps it back up to Tidswell. Gets around his defender, Sheberly. And that one whistled out of play, but still in control for the Bulldogs. Make a couple of substitutions. It's held beneath the goal line. And just dumping it off. Now Trine possession held by Levin. Over to Sheberly. Looking to push the pace. Now it's Booz. Turns it over. And a one-on-all shot. Score! Some dance moves being put on as well, as that was a shot by Austin Selvage, the senior. Gets the scoring started on senior day, as the turnover over the Selvage just puts it over the outstretched arms of Arnold. And the Bulldogs quickly up 1-0. As the next draw is still being kicked around, but finally controlled by the Bulldogs. Over the selvage now. Running ahead, Van Eckeren. Bulldogs throwing it around the turf a little bit, trying to set up their offense. Very windy down there on the field. Bulldogs very spread out. Now in comes Van Eckeren. Puts it behind the net. Dancing around, slipping on the turf. Appeared to be Gillis. The rain's coming down extremely hard now. Putting some moves on is Harrison. Turns it over. Nearly, but held in by the Bulldogs. But instead a whistle blows. It's a turnover. As you can see, the rain just coming down in sheets on the field. We are now in monsoon season here in Adrian. As the ball is held up top by Edwards. And the score ties this one up at 1 apiece. As 1-1 now. Ball is controlled now by the Thunder. We are tied at 1. Thunder have possession once again. Controlling it now is Pantano. And a shot that gets deflected away. But back in control with it is Pantano. He slips. And penalty coming against the Bulldogs. As the Trine goal was scored by Caleb Edwards. As it appears that there obviously was the penalty, and now the Bulldogs coach Brett Wetzel got an explanation from the coach, from one of the officials. And we have the whistle to begin action once again. Back to Pantano. Working it around. Thunder working it around. Get it behind the cage. And the shot gets blocked. That one was shot by Scott. Under 10 minutes to play in this first period. Fisher dumps it off. Behind the cage. Over to Sheldon. up top. Dancing with his Fisher. Now over to Molnar as the rain is slowed down. And a score. Another goal by Trine. Makes it 2-1. As another face-off controlled by the Thunder. Some subs coming in. That goal was by Molnar. Now it's controlled by Cruz. Now Cruz runs back in. Held by Zastro. And now back to Marshall. Behind the net. Dancing around with it. Up to Scott. He runs around. Great ball movement by the Thunder. Just throwing it basically in circles, getting the Bulldogs defense all confused, but as that shot gets blocked, but quickly turned back over and nearly stolen back, but able to return and get it was Vogelwade. As the Thunder slow down their play. Now it's over to Kubiak. Swung around, shot by Molnar behind the cage. So working the ball around. Thinking about his shot was Fisher. As that pass goes over the head of its intended target. And another turnover by the Thunder. As the Bulldogs now control it. Working it around the offensive zone. Now it's Risto. As now the Bulldogs are still working it around, trying to find an open lane to shoot it. Now behind the cage still. Lowering his shoulder. Tidsdale gets knocked away. Ball awarded to the Bulldogs. As that one's put in front, but taken away by the Thunder. And bobbled. But coming away with his number 91, Joshua Shaw. Back to Kelly. His shot saved. Pushing the pace now. And some more subs awaiting to come in. That one's misplayed. Now controlled by Tidswell. Back up top. Swinging it around. That one gets deflected away. Good stick inside by a Trine Thunder defender. But now it's controlled by Weingar. Back to Tidswell. Dancing around his defenders. Gets swallowed up and turns it over. Kaufman has it. Advances it up to Curatola. Loophole. Loses control of it momentarily. It's on the ground. And now picked up by the Bulldogs. A 3-on-3 opportunity. That shot gets deflected away, but rebound by the Bulldogs. Veldoff. Now Weingar dumps it underneath. Quick shot. Misses wide, and that's going to go out of bounds. Ball awarded to the Bulldogs. Parrott brings it back in. Risto. Back up to Weingar. Risto. As the ball is being swung around. Now Bus. Dumps underneath. Dancing with his Risto. Now hard shot gets blocked. And good save by Arnold there. That one skips in the dirt towards Molnar. Molnar races ahead. Very low scoring period so far. Gets dumped back down to Pantano. Pantano running around. Dumps it off to Ballantyne. Loses control of it. And whistles blow as some pushing and shoving. Ball awarded back to the Thunder. Putting on some moves is Molnar. And it's taken away. Nearly taken right back. And now it is. Molnar has it. Back in front. And the shot blocked. As Carnum pushes it ahead. Up to Parrott. Bulldogs looking to score and tie this one back up at 2. As Harrison has it behind the net. Missed pass. And a few whistles as there's under a minute to play. As the Bulldogs will go back and set up for another offensive attack. Still Raining fairly hard out there on the turf. Still awaiting the whistle to get back under play. Finally got it. Now dumped underneath. Backup shot. Misses wide. It's going to be awarded to the Bulldogs. Shot was by Risto. Up to Tidswell. Working the ball around. Back to Parrott. That one goes wide. Ball awarded back to the Bulldogs. A couple of good looks. And a shot. Scored. Tidswell ties it up. As the Bulldogs were on the one-man advantage. Tidswell works his way around the defender. Able to put it at the top of the crossbar. We're tied at 2. And a false start by the Thunder. And the Bulldogs back on the attack. 20 seconds remain. Over to Strader. To Tidswell. His shot misses. It was deflected away. 7 seconds remain. That one's thrown away. And that's going to end the period. Well, before offsides, but 1 second remains, and a slow start for both squads beginning this fourth quarter. And we're tied at 2. We're going to take. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's lacrosse on ACTV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
We are back and ready for action for the second period. As it's tied at 2 and the rain has slowed down quite a bit as the Bulldogs go back out on the attack. This time Palazzo. Palazzolo loses it behind and now taken back by the Thunder. But an intercepted pass, quickly attacking, and the score using the bounce was Alec Weingar, and the Bulldogs score first. And the second period makes it 3-2. It's now 3-2, only 30 seconds into the second period. Draw, still on the ground, controlled now by the Bulldogs, still back on the ground. Finally picked up again by the Thunder, that's Molnar. Now slowing it down, getting the right personnel out are both teams. Controlled by Arnold now. Looking to get it ahead. Missed pass. Somehow is going to find his way into a Thunder stick. That's Fisher. And they'll award the ball to the Bulldogs. Thunder can't believe it.